How you doing? We got another one of these 4-blade bad boys hanging out here, these tree trimmers. And I thought this one was really neat because it's got a different tractor setup. As you can see, it's got 4 equal tires. Sorry, I'm kind of on a busy street. It's got 4 equal tires. They're not that big, and they're 4-wheel drive, like bubble tires, which is really cool. It's the Alpha model here. ILF Alpha. Never heard of that. But it's got a pretty cool articulating arm here, and then it's got the 4 blades. I'll show you the blades in a second. But I thought I'd point this out. This must be one of the counterweights right here. This whole section is just one giant counterweight. You can see it goes in there quite a ways. I don't know if you can see that. The sun is kind of screwing me up, but this is solid as a rock, like literally. So that must be at least 500 pounds, if not more. And then look at these badass tires. Look at that. Those are heavy duty. This is cool. It's kind of got the swing bar on the back here, not swing, but the arm bars that have the lights on them. So all this is pretty new. And I'm thinking this is the back, although it's got kind of a radiator set up here. Let's go look at the way the guy in the cab sits. Ooh, they've had some leakings. I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to see, my screen's in the sun. But they got some leaking hydraulic fluid here. So it looks like it's from these small guys right there. But look at that setup right there. Look at all those hydraulic lines, and they go up and they bridge on the second box. So they bridge into this box, come out, bridge into that box, come out. So because this extends, you can see that it's got 2 extenders. There's one there. I don't know if I got the right, let me see here. There's one there, and then there's one here. So it's got 2 extending shafts that retract into the cavities there and then come out. And that's why it's got the 2 different boxes. One box for that shaft, one box for this shaft. They must control the hydraulic piston there, and the pistons push out the shafts. And then also this piston here looks like it does all the coupling maneuvering. So you got a piece here that couples, you got a piece here that pivots. So this piece pivots, that piece pivots. You got pivoting rockers here as well, pivoting there off this shaft. Ooh, he got that into the mud. Look at that. Guess he got a little low with that thing. But look at these saw blades. Now some of these have that carbine tip on it, the little brass tip that you'll see on these. This one doesn't. These are just straight blades. So instead of replacing tips, they probably either take the blades off once they get too small of teeth. Otherwise, maybe they come out and sharpen them with sharpening tool, like it might be an electric sharpening tool. But look at that. That would cut down a pretty good sized tree, if you ask me. Ooh, I didn't notice this, but this is your rotator. It'll go round this way or round that way, so you could tilt the whole unit. So you can tilt this whole unit back and forth as well. But yeah, looks like he's got that mud flap caught on something there. Got this piece broken there. So evergreen, it's a ILF Alpha. I'm gonna look that up. You guys can feel free to look that up by evergreen. But I like how this one extends. I don't think the other one that we have on our channel, we have another one of these 4-blade units on the channel. And it's a totally different tractor setup. It's got the big wheels, the small wheels. This one is really for doing some serious 4-wheeling where you don't have too big of branches or anything to go over. But it didn't, I think the other one did not have the extender, the 2 extenders. So this guy could get way up there if he needed to. Like they have these we have another video on our channel that has a really long arm on it, like maybe, I don't know, 30, 40 feet, and that extends, and that's got a single saw blade like this at the end that spins, and they go up to the very top and they go along the power lines and they just zing off the branches. Zing, 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 zing. This one can cut off the whole limb right at the base. It can get rid of this bush, no problem, just trim back bush like this. it could probably cut down this tree. I was thinking before that a lot of these could only cut into that far, but this guy here, because of how far, I don't know if I could do this, how far the blades stick out beyond the control arm here, the blades stick out quite a ways. You can get pretty deep. If you wanted to start on one side and then go around to the other, they could probably cut down a tree that big. I don't think it could cut those babies down. Those are pretty big right there. But look at the piston size right here too. This guy and this guy. So that obviously, this piston here is obviously to take this whole arm up. And then this piston here will lower the whole boom, draw the boom up or lower the boom down like that. So a lot of pistons. And then here's another one. This guy here takes the whole unit and swings it out this way or this way. So it's amazing that like they really know what they're doing when it comes to like getting the pistons all set up for every articulation you could need. You could swing the whole unit this way or that way. You could swing this big one down or out, so you could extend straight out, kind of like the power line cutting one I was talking about. This one could go straight out and then straight up and turn the blades this way and zing off the trees for the power lines. But it's a good road clearing unit. Got steps here, steps on the other side as well. You got a place to hook up all kinds of stuff, but this is the front. You can see the cab is facing this way. Now, can this spin around? This looks like it's on a big circular pivot there. Oh, I'm stepping in the mud. Yeah, this thing can spin. I'm not sure if it can spin around because the cab sticks too far out this way. If it spin around, it would hit into this, but it could go this way or that way in case they have to sit and he wants to turn to face this way. It probably only allows him to go so far and it stops so he doesn't go over and smash the windows into the, smash this window into the body of the truck. But he could spin this and face me right now. So if he's doing work that's that way, directly behind me, he can turn, he doesn't have to turn his head, he can turn the whole cab and look. But when he's driving this thing, that is the back. But there's a radiator back there, which is kind of weird because the radiator's in the back by the looks of things. And so he's got to drive this way and then kind of back into place. I bet if he turns that cab 50 degrees or 90 degrees sideways and looks over his shoulder, he can really drive it pretty good that way too. Drive it backwards that way. But got the one big windshield wiper here. Kind of looks like it's got a little articulating arm or something on it. Oh, I see. This is the windshield wiper up and down, and that is just a double pivot point. So when it goes like this, it can sweep the whole thing. But nice glass, like a lot of room. Now I can't really get up on this to show you. There's nothing to really hang on to. So, but look at the steering column is just on a shaft there, which is cool. And then that's his joystick right there. I'll go around the other side here too. But yeah, this is really nice. It's a different setup than I've seen before. Different style of cab. So there's the joystick. See, I'd zoom in on that a little bit. I could go up here, I guess. Hold on. This has got more of a platform. It looks like people have stepped on that plastic there. But so there's your steering. He's got the, these are illegal in cars for quick steering. And then you got the joystick here. It's got a little mount. This is cool. They put a little mount in here for the cell phone joystick. I can't see the buttons from this side. Sorry, guys. But let me see if I can get right on the window so I can get rid of some of this reflection. And I don't see any monitor screens up above, but he does have some speakers up there in the ceiling so he can jam some tunes. And there is a little buddy chair over here. Let's see if you can see that. See that little buddy chair there? So you can have a trainee or his kid, you know, kind of made so you can bring your kid to train him. Got your pedals down here on the floor. He's got a bunch of wet wipes. He's probably screwing around with that hydraulic stuff. So, all right, I'm going to jump down. Hang on. I'm going down totally the wrong way, but there's nothing to grab onto. On this side, there's no handholds to help you get up. So that's a little bit weird. You'd think they'd have something set up. This is the handhold for this side. So you got a 3-point entrance inside and out. But that's where the door is. Like the other side isn't the door. This is the door right here. Got your handle. You got a wing window right here. It looks like it's got some, you could probably pop this out so you can get a little air coming in. This side is not the door. That's probably why they don't have safety handles for when you go up. It's just a couple steps so you can get up and clean the windows or work on it if you need to. Work on, I don't know what that is up there. That might be a light that got bent, but yeah, that's a cool one, huh, guys? Look at those wheels. This baby, I mean, they're all 4-wheel drive, but I thought this was cool because it looked more like an ATV, a giant ATV or something like that. So that's it. Hope you guys dig the video. If you like our stuff, please hit that like and subscribe. You can see another video right there. You can see, go to our channel. We got over 1,100 videos. You can go right there. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.